Howdy everybody, welcome back to another video on the PK SEO channel. Then we've got an update for you today to do with AI. This has been in the pipeworks I think for the last few weeks, possibly 2-3 months, few months. I haven't really looked at into how long it's been going on, but we got wind of this going back a few weeks ago and we started researching into it, and it's finally hit our shores. It started off in the US, of course. Everything starts off in the US to do with Google and everything that comes out of search engines, but it's finally made it to Australian shores. You should be able to notice that something's changed here, all right, and it's this here, AI mode. Okay, this is not your standard AI. This is above your standard AI, because it's more advanced to do with answering nuanced questions, and it's more reasoned with its responses. It's got better planning. You can do better planning with it. It's more comprehensive in the way it works. It's a good thing and a bad thing. It's probably a worry that AI is moving very quick within the human race. But what alarms me about this AI mode here is that with here, your traditional search, for instance, you could have best AI SEO experts. Hang on. Best AI SEO experts for tradies in Sydney. All right, misspelled there, but all right. We have here the AI overviews. Okay, there's our brands over there. Well, brands there, brands there. It's mentioned there. It's in the top 2 positions. I'll look at it. And then you've got the organics. Okay, there's your maps at the bottom. It's funny, I'm finding maps quite a bit at the bottom these days. It's like nobody's really paying attention unless to no maps. That's not true, of course, but it seems to be the way it's going. But the problem with that is that with the AI version or AI mode, people now have an option. You can either go into traditional search, you can go into AI mode. And we know that everybody's slowly shifting towards using AI for consistent searches and answers. And the shift towards that compared to Google, Google's looks like to me it's going to become a library like the Britannica Encyclopedia or something. You're only ever going to use it when you need accurate information. But it looks like AI mode and AI overviews are going to be somewhat taking over. Now when you go to AI mode and you ask it the same question, there it is. All right, there's your AI answer. All right, there's our AI card there, and when you scroll further down, you've got AI cards there. When you scroll further down, that's it, guys. No organics, no maps, nothing further to look at. That's the difference between AI mode and traditional search that contains AI overviews and AI cards. I've been stressing all this time that you really need to get to tackling AI SEO or GEO. And if you don't, you're going to get left behind. If this isn't a clear warning flag that we're moving slowly further and further away from traditional search, I don't know what is. It's when you see that you have an option where you didn't have this option before. AI mode wasn't there yesterday when I was doing videos for YouTube. It is there today. Okay. Now, AI has moved in. It's slowly taking over. People are slowly starting to shift towards doing GEO more so than SEO, but shouldn't be disregarding SEO because SEO is still highly important for AI purposes. And now we have a search bar with the option of not using traditional search. That is an alarm bell in my books, and even that is all the more reason that anybody who is not rewriting their websites to suit AI questions and answers, if this isn't a good warning flag, I don't know what is. And if you don't do it, if nobody actually updates or pivots towards AI SEO, you're definitely going to get left behind, because if AI is stealing the clicks now from organic websites and not providing enough answers, what do you think the case is going to be when there's absolutely no other option but to use AI and there's no more traditional search left? It seems to be going in that direction. Okay, it's definitely the new SEO. There is no two ways about that. Google just keeps updating this. Now, I don't know how Google is looking at the overall picture of the scheme of things in terms of how businesses are going to use Google for the purposes of appearing, because if you don't have traditional search links, I mean, where are you going to build your website? On the internet, it's almost like you're not going to have Google at all. But that's not the case. That's not, that's different. But this just shows that you have to actually start updating for AI search. This is all the more reason to do it. If you're not doing it, you're going to get left behind, guys. That's the difference between AI mode and AI overviews. AI overviews still use traditional search and provide summaries and responses together with AI cards and featured snippets, and you still have access to maps, you still have access to organics if you want to do further checks. The option of going to AI mode doesn't. All right, you are strictly using, it's basically like a built-in ChatGPT. It's like ChatGPT building its own search engine and providing links, blue links and maps and everything, whereas ChatGPT is a standalone AI engine. All right, this is Google's. It's tied in together with Gemini, but it's more advanced than Gemini. Okay, as stated earlier, it does far more advanced stuff than just Gemini alone. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out in the contact details below, and I'll be glad to have a chat with you, or drop me a contact and an email. We also have a couple of ebooks there that are up to date with the current AI overview and GEO. They're $9. It's the best investment you'll make, and you'll learn a lot out of these books. Make these changes to your website. If you have a already page 1 ranking website, you're already 70% there. You just need to update your website to a question answer format and implement your schema. Make sure you do a lot of brand entity citations, and AI will pick you up. If you don't do these quickly, or get moving on it, because this is moving really fast. We've come so far ahead. AI's come so far ahead in the last 12 months in terms of how it's been upgraded with its new algorithms and everything, and it's just constantly evolving really, really quick. I've never seen anything evolve so fast on the web. Google's algorithms, I don't think, were this quick, and AI just seems to be moving ahead in leaps and bounds, and we already have AI mode. All right, this to me points like a move towards AI becoming basically almost independent and not requiring search. Now, it's still too early to tell which direction this is going to go, because this has just come on. This wasn't here yesterday. It wasn't on my browser. But this is even more, all the more reason that you must update to AI SEO or GEO. Forget the word SEO. Just focus on generative engine optimization and focus on your SEO. That for the current time, AI can trust your website and summarize your brand in its overviews, in its AI cards, and in AI mode here. All right, I'll show you again. Who is the best AI GEO expert in Sydney for tradies? All right, I changed it around a bit. There it is. All right. Why are we appearing quite a lot? Because we've optimized for it, guys. We've been working on this for the last 12 plus months, close to 2 years. We've been actually looking at what we can do to implement changes and updates to our website for the purposes of appearing in AI summaries and responses. We're there, and that's it. There's no organics, there's no maps, there's no nothing. All right, this is the new search, and this is moving into the new search now, because if Google is now giving us an option to use AI mode, they're gradually working us in that direction. All right, the same way they worked us into AI, they're going to gradually start working us towards AI mode by the look of things. Hopefully it doesn't. They don't get rid of traditional search. I'm hoping they don't, because the future is bleak for those that have not optimized for AI SEO. We don't have a worry. Our clients don't have a worry about it. All right. Even if they do away with traditional search, our clients aren't concerned with it. Their websites are up to date. They're already AI SEO'd, and they're going to appear. All right. So if you have any questions, reach out. I'm here to help you out. Have a look at the ebooks. They're good value for money. And thanks for listening. Take care.